So I guess Carl won the die roll.
Yep, looks like Carl's won the die roll and will be jumping things off with a gold sarcophagus. A fantastic way for Carl to begin the finals here. The Ultra Reality Games Circuit Series. The third ever Ultra Reality Games Circuit Series. The first time we are broadcasting live, round one, all the way to the finals. I've been with you since round one yesterday, and I'm here with you in the finals. I'm Joe Giolando, I'm joined with Fraser Smith. Do you want to switch? They don't sound loud enough. They need me to be higher. We can. So, on Jerry's first turn, he uses Dragon's Ravine to ditch title to the graveyard. Lucky for Jerry, Carl didn't have any of the overpowered draw cards that Carl could have opened up with. We know that Carl's playing an array of draw cards such as double trade-in and 3 Sacred Sword of 7 star with the triple upstar goblin. So the single gold sarcophagus, of course a good start for Carl, but Jerry knows it could have been worse. He'll be the first person to be able to slam a Ravine on the table, and it looks like he's had access to all 3 colors from the start of the game due to Ravine. So Title and Tempest, oh no, it's that. Redox and Title are banished. Blaster hits the field, allowing him to search out a copy of each of them. So Jerry's off to a great start. He sees a lot of his colors early in this game. Looks like he has some hand traps in his hand. A Maxi, a Swift Scarecrow. Right into Corseska. Jerry with some aggression here, attacking with Corseska, attacking with
I
Blaster.
love the way Jerry plays. He's going in
Yeah, he
aggro,
knows
knowing
that
that
Carl
deck
does
list.
not run Mirror Force. The only cards that are in there are Compulsory Evacuation Device and Bottomless Trapple, and Book of Moon, of course. So this is Jerry's knowledge of the matchup, knowledge of Carl's deck list, knowing that he doesn't want to go into Spark Dragon because he can be hit by Compulsory. He can go right into Battle Phase, attacking with both of his monsters. Not only does it deal more damage, it plays around all the cards that he knows the Carl runs. So Carl, on his second turn, looks through his hand.
Carl's deck only plays 2 copies of Dragon's Ravine. So
2 copies of what?
Dragon Ravine.
Oh, yeah.
So Jerry doesn't have as high of a chance of being punished for playing Ravine first as he normally would, because I don't like playing a Ravine immediately on my first turn if I can avoid it.
So Jerry's, you can just tell he's cutting decks, shuffling with aggression. So Carl banishes a Title and a Blaster in order to start a Spark Dragon, allowing him to search out one of Water Dragon. And now Carl's adding 2 more cards to his back row. So if he's adding 2 to his back row, what do you think it could be?
I'm thinking Lances to reinforce it now.
Yeah, to make it seem, because he only had 1 back row the first turn.
Yeah, and it doesn't make sense for you to all of a sudden set.
Now set 2, absolutely. That's what I was thinking. So one of those 2 has to be something like Lance or a card that would not otherwise stop to start a Spark Dragon.
Yeah, because you know that Crimson Blader thing can happen. The Crimson Blader with the start of Spark Dragon on the Blaster.
Yeah.
You can use Spark Dragon's effect on the Crimson Blader to attack the Blaster, and it won't die, and it'll still activate.
Yeah. So, yep. Jerry is, in fact, at 8,700 points of life due to Carl's Upstart Goblin. Yeah, Jerry just cycling through his deck, sculpting a hand, banishing Title for Sacred Swords effect. Looks like he has a hand full of monsters, though. Looks like at least a Redox. Title. Swift Scarecrow. Maxi. It looks like the Breeze Dragon. An Ultimate Debris Dragon. Dandelion. Quick look through his extra deck. Jerry's playing the first couple turns at a blistering pace, but now that the game's gotten a little bit more complicated, he has a lot of cards at his disposal. He's beginning to take his time. We know here at the finals of the ARG Circuit Series, we do not time from the top 8 forward. These players are playing at an unlimited amount of time.
Which is the best part.
So yes, there are still slow play warnings to a certain extent, but we are going to allow these players to play to the best of their ability to determine how this game would play out. In one of these at one of these players' kitchen tables, how it would be if these games played out with no time limit. Full integrity here at the Ultra Reality Games Circuit Series.
Jerry has the Redox with the Dandelion play. Looks like he's thinking about. Is the only bad thing about it is you get max seed.
Then it's just blowout.
It's like one for Dandy getting max seed on. But it's such a broken play if you get it through. So you try to bait your opponent into using max seed on something else first. So.
So he elects to use Title as a discard outlet for his Dragon's Ravine, pitching what's a little bit off the screen.
Yeah.
Hopefully Jerry can fix that graveyard for us. We can figure out what that is. Interesting that he decided not to use the Dandelion. Must mean he is looking to use that as a discard outlet for his Redox. So he's flipping through the cards in his hand. The Maxi, Swift Scarecrow, Dandelion.
Man, he has a really good hand.
Yeah, his hand is very strong right now.
He has a very,
very
good
strong
hand. Yeah, that's crazy. He has the Dandelion play. He has the Maxi and a Scarecrow already.
And Debris, too.
I mean, wow. He has, I mean, that's
so
just...
the 5 cards are under Debris, Scarecrow, Maxi, Redox, and Dandelion, if I haven't already said it, I believe. So here we see Redox. He's going to summon Redox by banishing Maxi.
He doesn't use the Dandelion play. He's just
he's
elected
to go against
Synchro.
So he searches out the Flame Veil Guard by banishing the Blaster. So yeah, it looks like he's...
I think he's going to go for Colossal Fighter. I think he understands that if he goes for the Crimson Blader play, it won't get there.
Yeah, and he knows that at this point, because he has started a Spark Dragon on the field, the only card that he's afraid of is Compulsory Evacuation Device.
Yep.
And we know that Carl only has Bottomless, and he can stop that with the Spark Dragon. So
yeah, Colossal
the knowledge
right
of the deck list
be very,
coming
very
in,
good.
Coming in huge here. We have officially eclipsed 1,000 viewers. Congratulations to all of the viewers all around the world joining us here in Worcester for live coverage of the finals between Jerry Williams and Carl Manigat. I am Joe Giolando, joined in the booth here with Fraser Smith. It is our privilege to bring you this intense match between Jerry Williams and Carl Manigat. Yeah, you can't do it.
Oh.
So Crimson Blader has hit the table.
So he did actually try to go for the Crimson Blader play, which I think is...
yeah, he didn't. He elected not to go for...
I just really think...
Oh, can you... Is he going to make Crimson Blader not die by battle, attack it into Blaster?
That's what it was planned. Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
but that's
incredible.
But that's not good here.
Does it count by being destroyed by battle?
It would if it went through, but the Lance is obviously going to happen.
Oh, yeah. He had Compulse. Okay. And the Compulse was the card he originally said. So on the first turn, Jerry's decision to attack with Blaster and Corseska was indeed correct because the one card that he couldn't play around was Compulse.
Yeah.
He knows he's not playing Mirror Force. Might as well deal more damage, not put Spark Dragon on the field. So,
what I was saying
Jerry's intelligence.
What I was saying about the Crimson Blader thing was if he makes Crimson Blader and he attacks Blaster and he uses Stardust Spark Dragon to stop Crimson Blader from dying, Carl will still just Lance. So it wouldn't do anything. And that's why I thought Colossal Fighter right there would have been the guaranteed damage, guaranteed field presence, and you have a max anyway, so you kind of want him special summon. You're not I mean, you're not crazed about getting the Crimson Blader right here.
So, absolutely. So let's see what Carl can do. He has a bunch of cards, and unfortunately for Jerry, his deck runs a bunch of Reckless Greeds, the full 3 Reckless Greeds. So if he ends up flipping a few Reckless Greeds, this game might end very quickly. It's difficult to make out the card in Carl's hand. It was easy for us to see Jerry's, but Carl holds his hands a different method.
Thank you.
Starting. Make sure they add Gold Sark. Someone go tell them Gold Sark. Yeah, ask them if Gold Sark. All right. They got it? Okay. Everyone freaks out over here. Everyone's on top of the Gold Sark, my friends. No worries. No, they're not asking for you, Nazar.
No one cares about Nazar. He's quite irrelevant.
So Mythic Water Dragon, Mythic Tree Dragon hit the field. This is it. The speciality of his deck, the Mythic Dragons. And Blaster. So we have Divine Dragonite, Felgrand on the field, Blaster on the field, and Jerry is to side. Jerry's able to draw 2 cards because of Maxi. Let's see what happens if happening here.
The return just happened? What? Yeah, I guess Felgrand, you can't use Scarecrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's game.
Game through, so Scarecrow.
Yep. You can't use it. It's Felgran. Jerry would be fine if it was Battle Fader, but it's not. It's just game.
Oh, yeah. Just wait. Lance, oh yeah, look at that.
Oh, I guess
Going through the battle phase. Yep, Jerry knows sees the writing on the wall, picking up his graveyard.
I'm pretty sure, I guess, at this point, Battle Fader is just better.
Yeah, that's battle phase better, you think?
Yeah, it has to be now, because if that...
I mean, I know Scott Page decided to run 2 battle phases for this exact reason. Then again, he lost in the top 16 because Jerry Williams had Fossil out. He had 2 battle phases in hand, so it's really one of those things where it's difficult to decide.
Yeah, but, I mean, that's so situational.
Yeah, so Jerry Williams drops the first game. Carl Manigat up 1-0. This could be the last game of the tournament, Frazier. Let's take a look at what Carl's side decking in. Definitely the 2 call balls of Fossil Dyna.
Yep.
Maybe 6 cents. It depends on how that dynamic works. I highly doubt Jerry's going to side out 6 cents.
Yeah.
Maybe Trap Stun.
It's crazy. Jerry has such a huge lead in that game, too. He was double max C and everything. So now he's going to put in...
What's up?
He said... Oh, he said he double max C them and everything. So now I think he's going to put in Chain Disappearance. That helps a lot against his deck.
Electric Fire is his favorite card, seemingly.
See, I still don't know the validity of that card. I talked to Carl's team, and they said that it doesn't really do much against the deck. They don't leave a dragon out there. Like he did leave the blaster out there, but it looks like he was covered.
You see, even with that knowledge, I still think Jerry's going to put in Electric Viruses. Just, it seems so automatic.
Dyna is probably just the best card. Fossil Dyna.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
They can't beat over it. Like, let me look at Carl's deck. I don't think Carl's deck can beat over a Fossil Dyna.
Yeah.
Yeah, he literally, outside of compulsing it and blastering it, he doesn't. I mean,
Dark Spray's in Jerry's deck for trying Dragon plays.
Yeah, Carl doesn't have an out to Fossil Dyna. Like, it's so few.
What about the Tree Dragon? How much attack does that
100.
100, okay.
And a Water Dragon is a special summon, but it's also weak. It's like 1,000 or something. So it's
awesome.
So there's no out to Fossil Dyna outside of Compulse, Blaster, and his own Fossil Dyna.
Yep. Book of Moon, I guess. Book of Moon and Compulse are his 2 non-monster.
Yeah, he actually did Book of Moon and Pleiades earlier on in top 8, I guess it was.
Okay.
And then he killed the guy. The guy had Honest, so if he would have had the attack, he'd have lost. He was at exactly 25, which is kind of cool. Oh, someone's doing math, and they said that there was only 8,600, but I guess he did have a Lance, so...
Yeah, Lance. He Lance more. Yeah, it's not for the turn. It's only once.
Return from different dimensions, stealing game 1.
Yeah, absolutely. So yet again, I am Joe Giolando here with Fraser Smith in the booth. We are watching the finals between Jerry Williams and Carl Manigat here at the Ultra Reality Games Worcester Circuit Series, the 3rd ever Ultra Reality Games Circuit Series event, and the first time we've brought you live coverage from round 1 all the way up to the finals.
The reason why you cannot use Scarecrow is because Felgran would use its effect on whatever you did use Scarecrow on, and it would be unaffected by Scarecrow, and the battle phase would not end. It's the same reason you can't do it on Star Eater. It's unaffected by the Scarecrow's negation. So it doesn't end the battle phase at all. He would still die. Battle Fader, on the other hand, doesn't really target a monster or anything. It doesn't affect the monster. It just summons itself and ends the battle phase. So Battle Fader is more absolute now, but the problem is it's dark. So I guess the trade-off is you lose the elemental synergy, but you gain absolute, life from you don't die.
So Jerry's opening the game up with Dragon's Ravine, pitching Redox to the grave, sending Tempest. So again, Jerry has a relatively good opening start here with a few colors. It looks like in his hand it's just chock full of Dragon Reels. Yep, Blaster, another Redox Trap Stun. Maybe a Debris Dragon. I can't tell what the 4th card is there. So he's banishing Redox. Oh, he's special summoning Redox by banishing Tempest and Blaster. Oh, yeah, he put the XYZ Encores in, too.
Oh, did he?
That's true. Yeah, absolutely. You didn't even mention that. So you have the guard and a Tempest 2 sand. So you make plays like this so that when you have... Oh, jeez. So let's see what play he goes into. Yeah, Spark Dragon. Yep. Spark Dragon's just been all over the place this weekend.
Why is the dating line right there?
And a set traps down. All right, so...
Oh, I guess it's from... I guess he sided dating line out.
Mm-hmm.
It just looks so weird just being there like that.
All right, so Carl opens up with what looked like a Tempest Magician, or a Tempest Effect rather. Send Redux to the grave, or title. Is that, yeah, double title to send. Couldn't make out if he sent the water.
He does
dragon
that a
or
lot
another
too.
title.
The water effect to send to get another element. I mean, this deck can do it way more than the other one because it has more water.
Yeah. Oh, it was 2 titles he sent? Okay. So 2 titles and Redux in the graveyard for Carl Manigat.
It looks exactly like the game one, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks exactly like the game one. Oh, it was title plus Mythic. It's difficult to tell. So, Blasters hit the field, banishing Redox and Tempest. Even with the side deck, Carl does not have that many trap cards. Still just looking at Return, Reckless, Compulse, Bottomless. And the only ones he side decks are Trap Stun, DNA Surgery, Skill Drain, and 6 Sense, most of which will not be in this duel. So, Tempest to the hand. Yeah, Jerry's backer here is Trap Stun, so he's going to try and set up game right now. Summoning Debris Dragon. Oh, yeah, this could be over quickly.
Yeah.
Brings back Flame Guard.
Yeah, Carl didn't even side. He doesn't side more traps as defense, so like,
yeah,
his chances of surviving are very slim.
So Stardust and Stardust Spark Dragon now. This is quite the field. Or Star Eater, rather. Brings back title, and this might be it for Carl. Jerry might be making quick work of Carl here in Game 2, the finals of the Ultra Reality Game Circuit Series. We have Colossal,
That
Star
field
Eater,
is
and Spark Dragon.
bonkers. Where is
Let's see what Carl has.
Where is this going? There's a trap stun set.
Looks like Carl's about to concede. All right, he flips Reckless Greed. Jerry's put at the test. Do you flip traps on here? It's tough. Nope, he decided not to. So he draws 2, takes the damage. Traps on the Compulse, and that's it. So Jerry Williams makes quick work of Carl Manigat in Game 2, and this will officially be the final duel of the Ultra Game Circuit Series event.
Easy.
Live in Worcester, Massachusetts. Jerry Williams and Carl Manigat will be going to
again. How you doing, guys?
Lazar Sarhan's here.
Shut up, Joe.
Yeah, that
we have because it was game.
Yeah, it's 2 very quick games right there.
Yeah, this has been a
Game 1 return.
Granted, they give them all day to play, but
they're not using it. They're like, screw it. We both want to.
There's no time.
No, there's no time in the finals. They just go. They can play as long as they want, and they're just game real quick. They both want to like turn 2 or 3.
The judge won't care if you're sitting there for 15 minutes.
You can't do that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, you can't literally.
Yeah, I mean, there's still slow play warnings, but
yeah, but like you can take a reasonable amount of time.
Yes.
They're getting some Mazara. I see him.
Carl will be going first in Game 3. And I'm not really sure if there's a guy that they want to summon Game 3 with the rank 8s. I don't think there's a Exceed that they'll just put on the field, like how you will put a Colossal Fighter on the field or a Stardust Spark Dragon on the field.
It has to be situational.
Yeah, I don't think they will just put out like Dragulon or Heliopolis or anything like that. I think they would just kind of...
Looks like both of these players are keeping Return and 6 Sense in their deck.
Yeah, actually you can't even put those on the field because Electric Virus, so you just have to... I guess Jerry has a better first turn than that deck. That deck has speed, but then it doesn't put a presence on the field.
Absolutely. So here we are in Game 3. Jerry Williams and Carl Manigat, the finals of the Ultra Reality Game Circuit Series in Worcester, Massachusetts. I'd like to thank all 100 1,000 viewers from all across the country and all across the world who have been with us to watch the top 16 throughout the day, and who joined us yesterday to watch from round 1 all the way up to round 9. The tournament has come down to this, the final match of the day, Jerry Williams and Carl Mantigate. Mythic Dragons versus Dragon Rulers.
I have a feeling this game's going to end fast, too.
I hope it's a nice, long, like 45-minute game.
It's not. I could just feel it. Their deck's not meant to play like that. They're just not.
Yeah, they're both going to open return.
Jerry seems to go for game. And
they should both open return in 6 cents and hit 6 off 6 cents. It'll just be crazy.
That would be amazing.
That'd be nuts.
But it looks, I mean, I'm just feeling like they're not going to.
Well, let's see what they got. Gold Sarcophagus. Well, Gold Sarcophagus was a good start for Carl in the first game, and if that's the way you want, might as well you keep using the winning plan.
Yeah, it's a +1 in 2 turns, and it's also a blatant Rhoda for whatever of the tree or the water dragon you need.
Yep, so he goes Redox, Redox.
Yep.
Makes sense. And sets 2 back rows. So let's see what the, oh, Jerry opened return. Just like we talked about. And Ravine. If this Ravine resolves, it could be huge for Jerry Williams. Unfortunately for Jerry, it doesn't look like he has any Dragon Rulers in his hand. Looks like he has Debris Dragon. Oh, Redux. He has a Redux. Never mind. Oh, and it's resolved. This is huge for Jerry Williams. He has Return for Different Dimension, Maxi, and now is resolving his Dragons.
It didn't help him game 1. And
return?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm talking about how the Maxi and stuff.
I know, but Jerry has Return here, so it's even like you're going to Maxi, make it seem like you're not going to lose, and then set it up so that, oh, yeah, look at this. He has Blaster, too.
Yeah, he actually just have enough dragons to do stuff.
An incredible opening hand here for Jerry Williams.
See, I don't want to speak too soon, only because of what happened was just a return for game, and Carl knows that he can't stop it. He knows there's no battlefield.
Yeah.
He knows there's no Tragodia. So if I just go
he
for
has
game...
to go into Felgrand. He has the Swift Scarecrows.
Yeah, so Scarecrow doesn't do anything against that guy.
Yeah.
Also, Montage Dragon is kind of crazy, too.
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
Oh.
This is going to put him to the test. All right, Carl. What do you have?
4,000
Jerry Lee Williams is
life
going to
points
bring down Fossil Diamond and attack for 4,000 points of damage. Cuts him in half. Imagine if he just can't summon a monster and has to pass it.
Well, I just told you he has very little outs to this card.
Oh, boy. This could be bad. Reckless Greed.
Desperate times call for desperate measures.
Do you have another face down? That's a big question here. Dragon Ravine on top of Dragon Ravine. Jerry's right with that. The situation he's in with returning from different dimension set with Fossil Dyna, an enviable position to be in game 3 of the finals of a tournament like this.
Fossil Dyna.
Jerry Williams and Carl Mantigate playing for the first place trophy and $1,500 in prize credit.
Yeah, Carl doesn't even side deck a electric virus or anything, so he can't take the blaster's attack over it. Because this would be an out that he would have. His outs are so small.
A few more back rows. Oh, jeez, he drew through 6 cents. He literally drew 6 cents.
Jerry just drew 6 cents?
Yes.
Oh, my gosh. Jerry is just...
So Carl... Jerry's just feeling it here.
Jerry drew 6 cents and a return from different dimension. And he has Fossil Dyna. It's looking...
3.
It's looking...
Oh, Jerry's feeling it now. We talked about the stars aligning all day for Jerry Williams.
The stars have been aligning.
Oh, man.
Carl's going to need some serious divine intervention here. What out do you have to that Fossil Dyna?
Well, we certainly know he does not have many outs to the Fossil Dyna. And even if he finds an out, he's still going to have to deal with return and
6 cents.
The roll of a die with 6 cents.
What's Jerry drawing this time? 6 cents.
Uh-oh. Does he have traps done? You can tell him shaking the thing. He forces out the trap stun.
So that trap stun would have been used for return later on.
Yeah, oh man.
If he ever got the false line off the field. And now he won't have an opportunity to trap stun the return and go for game like he...
This is huge.
Yeah, so this actually could be... that 6 cents could have just saved Jerry in the future.
Yeah.
By forcing a trap stun out.
So now he's going to use Tempest to ditch a Tempest, add a blaster to his hand.
At that time, after 5 minutes have expired, those standings will become official. We will not be going to a top cut. Those standings will be how we will award our...
Jerry's going to use
Blaster
blaster.
to pop a back row, a trade-in.
Does Carl have a blaster in his hand by any chance?
He has a Battle Fader, it looks like. Does he play Battle Fader, Carl? Yeah. Battle Fader.
Yeah, Battle Fader doesn't stop
for
false
1200.
Jerry just had another back row.
He's under Reckless Greed, right?
Yeah, he is. Isn't he under Reckless Greed?
Maybe it was over. So Wing Blaster put that on top. Oh man, Jerry's feeling it. Look at him go. Jerry does it. That's it.
Woo! Jerry Williams just won the ARG Circuit Series.
Worcester, Massachusetts.
Jerry is now a champion. He will be taking home $1,500 in prize credit.
Prize credit. Jerry Williams has finally won an event.
Second place will be taking home $1,000 in prize credit, which is still really, really good. You can use this on anything you want.